this hose ripped off of this coupler that has a flange on it. So that went there, and it ripped off. Well, it didn't rip off, it just kind of tore. I ripped it off. And this has a flange on it that seals up against the dust collection bin here, the little dust bin. I went to find a new hose for this, and the new hose costs $57, and it's this piece because they're molded together, the hose and the handle for the hose. And you know, that's expensive. I don't remember how much we paid for this because we bought it like 4 or 5 years ago, but I think that was probably about the same cost as the whole vacuum. And then while I was looking, I also discovered that I could get the entire vacuum without the hose for $27, brand new. The hose is sold separately for $57, and I'm not going to pay that just out of principle. I feel like this hose they knew was going to fail in the fashion that it did, and they just made it the most expensive part to replace so that people would just go buy a new vacuum, and I don't like that. So I went digging around in this thing, and this is molded in, this piece here, and I don't know if this is to supply power to an accessory that would go on the end of the vacuum, or maybe it's a static ground or something like that, but this is connected to the coil in the hose, the metal coil in the hose, and it runs all the way back to a connection back here, goes up through the handle, through the hose, through the adapter, and I think there's a connector down here, maybe somewhere. Yeah, there's one up here on the top, I think. So I think what I should do is design an adapter that goes in here and lets me screw this on. So that's what we're going to do, because I'm not paying $57 for a hose when the rest of the vacuum I can get for $27 brand new, or $28 brand new. And then I can clean up my mess. This is what I came up with, and this is actually the second version of what I made. I did a little testing there to see how strong it would be. Jeez. Not worried about that breaking. And it's very strong. I added threads to the inside of this so that we could screw the hose in, because that's a coil. Oh, it's cut right there. Dang it, man. I'm gonna have to cut that off. I'll do that later. And you can see this one. Don't laugh at me. I know I'm turning it the wrong way. That's because this is a reverse thread. And yes, I only discovered that after I printed one with right-hand threads. So my first one wouldn't go on. That works. That kind of works. The other thing I discovered with this is there's little features in here that they molded into the plastic that grab on to this molded rubber, which is why it was probably so difficult for me to get out. You can actually see where the outside of this piece is actually molded into this. It has little protrusions all the way around the circumference of that that basically bite into this and keep it from coming out. And I it took me probably 20 minutes to get this out because I didn't realize those were in there. I thought they just pressed this in, but I think it was molded in. Again, one of those things they did to make it not repairable, but you can get it out with about 20 minutes of time and some pliers. Other tools probably would have helped, but I didn't know that they had done that. So I'll be right back with another piece that can get around all of those protrusions and maybe use one of the protrusions as like a lock. I put it in and twist it. There we go. Okay. Here's the next one. Same threads as last time. Could be a little bit nicer there. I think next time I'll probably use some supports to print it. I printed it like that on the bed. I had supports here. That's the feature that's going to lock into one of the protrusions down in there. It's going to lock into, let's see if you can see it. Can you see that? That is going to go around it. So if we slurp that in there, slurp, give it a twist, it won't come out. Okay? And then we just take this and we left hand thread it on. Okay, easy enough. And it should go right on there. We can throw that in the trash. That didn't go in the trash. This can go in the trash. Yeah, banked it. And let's see if I can clean up my mess now. Yay! Incredible! Didn't have to spend $57. And that 3D printed piece is probably less than $1. And I will upload the files for this to my Patreon. And if you have this model of shark, it is the ZU51. You can download it, print it on your printer, and then you'll save yourself $58 or $57 or $58 on a hose.